Our island dreams, the Philippines' papal hope. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, is known for its stunning landscapes, vibrant culture, and deeply rooted Catholic faith. This nation, where faith and daily life are intricately woven together, has long held a dream close to its heart. The air crackled with anticipation. From the bustling streets of Manila to the serene rural villages, a singular hope united the people. The dream of seeing one of their own ascend to the highest office in the Catholic Church. From the bustling streets of Manila, where the noise of jeepneys and the chatter of street vendors create a symphony of urban life, to remote villages nestled in emerald rice paddies, where farmers toil under the sun, the dream was alive. A singular dream gripped the hearts of millions. The possibility of a Filipino pope was no longer a distant fantasy, but a tantalizing reality within reach. Could this be the moment? Could a son of the Philippines ascend to the highest office in the Catholic world? The question lingered in the air, filled with hope and excitement. Could a son of the Philippines ascend to the highest office in the Catholic world? The thought was electrifying, a beacon of hope for a nation that has given so much to the Church. Cardinal Tagle, the Archbishop Emeritus of Manila, carried the hopes of a nation, indeed of a continent. Known for his humility and deep compassion, he was a figure who resonated with people from all walks of life. He was a beacon of humility and compassion, a pastor who embodied the spirit of the gospel in word and deed. His journey from the slums of Tondo to the hallowed halls of the Vatican was nothing short of inspirational. A pastor who embodied the spirit of the gospel in word and deed. His sermons were not just words, but a call to action, urging people to live out their faith in tangible ways. His journey from his humble beginnings in the slums of Tondo, where he witnessed firsthand the struggles of the poor, to the hallowed halls of the Vatican resonated deeply with Filipinos. It was a story of hope, perseverance, and unwavering faith. Tagle's infectious smile and his genuine warmth had earned him the moniker the Asian Francis. His ability to connect with people, regardless of their background, made him a beloved figure. He spoke the language of the poor, understood their struggles, and tirelessly championed their cause. His work was not just about charity, but about justice and dignity, and tirelessly championed their cause. His efforts extended beyond the Philippines, touching lives across the globe. His charisma transcended borders, captivating the hearts of Catholics worldwide. His message of love, compassion, and service resonated with people from all corners of the earth. As the faithful gathered in churches and homes across the archipelago, a palpable sense of excitement filled the air. The possibility of a Filipino pope was no longer a distant dream, but a tantalizing reality within reach. A palpable sense of excitement filled the air. The faithful prayed fervently, their hearts filled with hope and anticipation. The possibility of a Filipino pope was no longer a distant dream, but a tantalizing reality within reach. The nation held its breath, united in hope and prayer, but a tantalizing reality within reach. The dream of a Filipino pope was not just about national pride, it was about the hope for a church that truly represented its diverse and global congregation. The sacred conclave whispers and expectations. Inside the Vatican walls, the ancient rituals of the papal conclave unfolded with solemn grandeur. The air was thick with anticipation, as the faithful around the world waited with bated breath. This was not just a religious event, it was a moment that could shape the future of the Catholic Church. Cardinals from every corner of the globe, princes of the Church, gathered in the Sistine Chapel, each bringing with them the hopes and prayers of their congregations. The diversity of their origins reflected the universal nature of the Church itself. Their footsteps echoing through centuries of history, they walked with a sense of purpose and reverence. The marble floors beneath them had borne witness to countless conclaves, each one a pivotal moment in the Church's long narrative. The weight of responsibility rested heavily upon their shoulders as they prepared to elect a new successor to St. Peter. This was a decision that required deep contemplation, prayer, and a profound sense of duty to the faithful. Speculation swirled like incense smoke, filling the air with a sense of mystery and expectation. The sacred rituals, the prayers, and the chants created an atmosphere that was both solemn and electric. Names were whispered in hushed tones, each candidate carrying their own strengths and weaknesses. The cardinals engaged in quiet conversations, weighing the merits of each potential pope. knowing that their choice would resonate far beyond the walls of the Vatican. Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican's seasoned diplomat, was considered a front-runner. His extensive experience in international relations and his deep understanding of the Church's inner workings made him a compelling candidate. Others placed their bets on Cardinal Robert Serra, the Guinean prelate known for his conservative views. His strong stance on traditional values appealed to many who sought a return to the Church's roots. Yet amidst the whispers and conjectures, one name consistently rose to the surface: Tagle. His charisma, his ability to connect with people from all walks of life, and his vision for a more inclusive church made him a standout figure. His global popularity, his pastoral sensitivity, and his theological acumen made him a formidable contender. Tagle's approach to leadership was seen as a breath of fresh air, promising to bring a new perspective to the papacy. Could he bridge the divides within the Church and chart a new course for Catholicism in the 21st century? The conclave was not just about choosing a leader, it was about setting a direction for the future, addressing the challenges of modernity while staying true to the Church's timeless teachings. The world watched and waited as the whispers and expectations swirled within the hallowed halls of the Vatican. White smoke rises, a new shepherd is chosen. The world watched with bated breath as the ancient ritual unfolded once more. The anticipation was palpable, a collective heartbeat echoing through the cobblestone streets of Rome. The world held its breath. In St. Peter's Square, thousands gathered, their eyes fixed on the small chimney atop the Sistine Chapel. Each face told a story of hope, faith, and the longing for guidance in uncertain times. For 2 days, the chimney above the Sistine Chapel remained stubbornly silent, its stillness a stark contrast to the fervent prayers and whispered conversations below. The air was thick with anticipation, every moment stretching into an eternity, spewing forth only plumes of black smoke, signaling inconclusive ballots. Each burst of black smoke was met with sighs of disappointment, yet the faithful remained undeterred, their hope unwavering. The faithful gathered in St. Peter's Square, their faces a tapestry of hope, anxiety, and prayerful anticipation. They clutched rosaries, whispered prayers, and exchanged hopeful glances, united in their vigil. Then on the second day, a collective gasp rippled through the crowd. Eyes widened, breaths were held, and hearts raced as the long-awaited moment finally arrived. A plume of white smoke billowed into the Roman sky, announcing to the world that a new pope had been chosen. The sight of the white smoke was a beacon of hope, a signal that the wait was over. The bells of St. Peter's Basilica pealed with joyous abandon, their resonant chimes carrying the news far and wide. The sound echoed through the city, a jubilant proclamation that resonated in the hearts of the faithful. "Habemus Papam!" came the Latin declaration from the balcony overlooking the square. "We have a pope!" The words reverberated through the crowd, a moment of profound significance that would be remembered for generations. But it was not the name that many had expected. Whispers of surprise and curiosity spread like wildfire as the faithful tried to comprehend the announcement. The new Vicar of Christ, the 266th successor to St. Peter, was not Luis Antonio Tagle, a name that had been on many lips and in many prayers, but Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, an American, the first from the United States to ascend to the throne of Peter. His selection marked a historic moment, a new chapter in the long and storied history of the papacy. The faithful, though surprised, embraced their new shepherd with open hearts, ready to follow his guidance and leadership. The people's Cardinal Tagle's enduring legacy. In the Philippines, the news was met with a mixture of disappointment and quiet acceptance. The dream of a Filipino pope, so close, had slipped away. Yet, amidst the bittersweet emotions, there was also immense pride. Tagle, their Chito, had come agonizingly close, a testament to his character and his global stature. His journey, though not culminating in the papacy, was an inspiration in itself. He had shattered barriers and redefined what it meant to be a Catholic leader in the modern world. His unwavering commitment to the poor, his infectious joy, and his deep spirituality had left an indelible mark on the Church. Tagle would continue to serve not as Pope, but as a guiding light within the Church, a champion of the marginalized, and a beacon of hope for millions. His legacy, built on compassion, humility, and unwavering faith, would endure, transcending titles and positions. From Chicago to Rome, a new chapter begins. The world turned its attention to the new pontiff, Pope Leo XIV. Born in Chicago, he brought with him a wealth of experience, both pastoral and intellectual. He had spent 2 decades ministering to the poor in Peru, witnessing firsthand the struggles of the marginalized. A polyglot, fluent in several languages, Pope Leo embodied the Church's universality. He was known for his balanced leadership, his collaborative style, and his deep commitment to social justice. His election signaled a continuation of Pope Francis's emphasis on the peripheries, on dialogue, and on a church that embraces the poor and the marginalized. In his first address, delivered in both Italian and Spanish, Pope Leo's words echoed with humility and a profound sense of responsibility. "Peace be with you," he intoned, his voice carrying across St. Peter's Square a message of unity and hope for a world riven by conflict and division. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.